If you have extra jelly roll strips just laying around, a fun and easy way to use these up is to make a scrappy binding for your next quilt with the jelly roll strip. National Sew a Jelly Roll Day is next Saturday in just 1 week. Chances are, whatever pattern you decide to make if you're participating won't use exactly one jelly roll. So you're going to have some leftover strips. When I make the scrappy binding with jelly roll strips, I like to cut the jelly roll strips in half so they're around 20 to 22 inches. And then instead of connecting them with a diagonal seam like I usually do with my binding, I use a straight, just vertical seam. I do this by placing the two strips right sides together and just sewing a 1/4 inch from the edge there. Then I press the seam open and just continue adding these on. You see when I fold it then, it's this straight line instead of the diagonal. I like to do this with the scrappy binding. I just like how it looks better. If you're working with a smaller quilt, you can make even smaller scraps. And if you have these selvage ends there, I do sew a 1/4 inch from where that selvage edge is instead of from the very edge of the fabric on the selvage. Once I have all my strips placed together, I just continue on like normal, press it in half, and attach the binding like I normally would. When I need to attach the two ends, I again use a straight seam instead of the diagonal. And that is it. That is one of my favorite ways to use up those extra jelly roll strips when your pattern doesn't use the entire jelly roll.